I feel privileged to be working in this industry because, you know, what better way of making a living and building new green spaces, maintaining it, and giving the joy that these spaces bring to our customers. I just have to look at the face of our customers when you take a lawn that's completely devastated with weeds and insects, and within a very short time we bring in a beautiful lawn, and you see the smile on their face, and to me that's what the green industry is all about.
Weedman began as a privately owned small business outside Toronto, Canada, where founder Desmond Rice treated residential properties for weed control in 1970. In 1976, he started franchising the concept, and by 1992, all Canadian franchises were completely sold out. It was in 1994 that Roger Mongeon bought multiple existing Canadian franchises, and 2 years later bought the rights for the United States. Throughout the years, Weedman has been committed to delivering superior lawn care services to residential customers across North America. Weedman is the leading franchised lawn care company in the green industry.
Weedman really started in 1970 with the founder of Weedman, Des Rice. The funny thing that happened and how Weedman became Weedman, he'd go out in the neighborhoods and the kids would run in the house and say, "The Weedman's here, the Weedman's here," because that's what we did in those days. We did weed control. His dream was to grow that business. Back in 1976, he decided to franchise and sold a few franchises, and the concept just took off.
From those humble beginnings, Weedman has quickly grown to become a brand of its own in an ever-growing business sector. While Weedman began with simple weed control, today Weedman's healthy lawn care programs and service focus on well-balanced, high-quality fertilization. Weedman's history and market penetration is well-positioned to service this continually growing industry.
The green industry continues to grow, and that's largely due to people wanting to beautify their surroundings. It also has to do with the demographics. You know, a lot of people are dual income. They don't have the time to take care of it themselves. That's why our lawn care professionals continue our services, and our service offerings continue to grow. The other demographic trends are the aging baby boomers. Those aging baby boomers, they don't want to be at home taking care and having to maintain their lawn or buying the products and the equipment to do everything that needs to be done to take care of a lawn. Where now you can pick up the phone and hire a professional to come in and take care of it, and all of those hassles are non-existent.
The industry's positive trends indicate that more and more homeowners are willing to pay for professional lawn care. With the average annual cost of service around $300 per year, lawn care is a small slice of the consumer's disposable income and one of the last budget items to be cut when belt tightening is necessary.
The green industry, especially the lawn care segment of the green industry, is often said to be, you hear rumors that it's recession-proof. And what does that mean? During times of recession, often you'll get people that will cut out the travel and want to stay home. And when you stay home, you want to make your surroundings a lot nicer. So we actually find during times of recession, that's when our business blooms.
Also shielding lawn care from exposure to recession is its highly perceived value as a low-cost service that enhances both property value and pride of ownership. A recent study revealed that homeowners spent $44.7 billion on professional lawn and landscape services in 2006. Over the past 5 years, we have seen the number of households that hire professional lawn and landscape services increase from 23.8 million households in 2001 to 34.5 million households in 2006. This fast-paced growth makes the green industry a sound investment.
When I talk about my customer is the franchisee. And our job, whether you're a sub-franchiser, whether you're head office at Turf Holdings is to service our customer. And every tool, every system that we make is to help our franchisee better their employees, who can then better their customer service. If we were going to be successful in the U.S., we needed to get people from the industry and Americans involved that were more local to be able to service our customer, and our customer being the franchise. So this network of sub-franchisers were put into place in 1999, and what we had done at that time is Roger, our CEO, had subdivided the U.S. into 18 sub-franchise markets, using this concept of our sub-franchise network, that your personal consultant after you buy a franchise has really led us to where we are today.
A Weedman franchisee not only buys the name and the system, but they also get a local support person that helps in the day-to-day activity of the business. This is the Weedman's sub-franchise system, someone with been there and done that experience. This network helps new franchisees from the very beginning.
I would not want to be a guy in this business going it alone, and I don't know if I'd want to be a guy in any small business going it alone without some attachment to something larger. When you're given a business system that's totally thought out from the beginning to the end, and again it works for a small business or a large business, you can then just go and implement it instead of having to work every day on trying to perfect a system and make a system work. That's the sub-franchise system, is that we would be working nearby and operating one of these franchises as well, so we're slightly ahead of them potentially, right? We're a little bit bigger, and we also would be the place that we would be testing things, and but we're not asking them, or we're telling them to execute anything that we know is not doable because we're in the model ourselves.
From this team of sub-franchisers, or better described as your personal consultants, our franchisees enjoy quick, easy access to local support, regular business planning meetings, educational seminars, and weekly teleconferences at critical times of the year. Your franchisor is never more than a phone call away and is always ready to provide you with expert consultation as your company takes off.
A great thing to have when you're in a small business, many times just starting out, to know that you're in a business that's $60 billion, growing every year, and growing even during the tough times. And in a segment of that business, the lawn treatment or lawn care portion of it, which could include mowing, is $11 billion. And then to break it down to our niche, we're at $5 billion and growing all the time, because as people reach an age, and this generation, the do-it-for-me generation, continues to age, more and more of those people become our customers. And so our segment of the green industry, which is growing to begin with, is growing within itself and growing no matter what the economic times are.
A well-run lawn care company automatically renews the vast majority of customers from year to year, allowing the company to focus marketing efforts on net growth.
This, like any great business, provides a great service for people. In the lawn care industry, not only are you providing a service for your customer, but you're providing a service for everybody in the neighborhood. It just improved the property value at the home we treated and the property on either side of it.
We often get asked this question, well, where do you want to go with this? We want to be a national, dominant, respected brand across the U.S. That is our true vision. And we would love to see in the next 10 years, Weedman to be in 800 markets across the United States.
The culture part is that we want to make sure that Des' vision back in the 70s is continued to be adhered to. And so in essence, our vision for the U.S. for the next 10 years is to develop a strong natural brand, which means being in 50% of the market, which is 800 territories, and being in all of the major markets while providing that superior service and being recognized by consumers and the industry that Weedman is a superior type service organization.